Please state your name for the folks at home.
Janine.
Janine?
Julie.
Janine and Julie. You related in any way?
We are twins.
Really? Awesome. All right, so let me ask you, do you find that men have some kind of weird sexual fantasy about twins, or am I just imagining that?
It's only you. I've heard that.
You have?
Yeah.
Do you guys argue a lot? Maybe like, you know, oh, no, you...
Only with pillows, right?
Right, okay. Where are you from?
I'm from LA. She's from Milwaukee.
No, how is that possible? Your mother must have moved like lightning. Originally, where you?
Chicago.
Chicago. That's nice. You don't live in the... Why are you together in LA then? Are you having family...
Birthday.
Birthday?
I'm out here for our birthday.
You're out here for her birthday?
And I stayed for her birthday.
I see. You didn't really... when you grew up, your parents didn't dress you the same and all that, so
Oh,
you...
they did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
You probably didn't like that, did you?
We couldn't tell each other apart.
Really?
She's so funny.
The whole idea of this is that, you know, I don't look like too much of a douche. You're making me look like a douche, you know? Here's the bargain.
Well, that's great. We're going to send you to a top LA restaurant for your birthday. I've just decided.
Thank you.
Yeah. Did you get anyone else with you? Are these your friends?
Could be.
They could be your friends. Did you just come on your own?
Yeah.
Oh, how awesome. Yeah. And you were sitting in Lesbian Row? I got nothing. What top LA restaurant are we going to send them to?
What's your favorite steakhouse?
Wolfgang's Place. Yeah, Cut. It's a very expensive... Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, you mean well, audience. Yes. Now, you know what happens at Cut? They bring the meat to your table before they cook it. It's the top spot for vampires. I know I should throw it a commercial break, but I'm very happy standing where I am. All right.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay, you can always sleep through work tomorrow, okay? Hey, hey, tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Applebee's. Come try Applebee's new 2 for $20. Now jazzed up with the flavors of Bourbon Street. Ladies and gentlemen, Craig Ferguson.
Welcome to Los Angeles, California. Welcome to the Late Late Show. I'm your host, Stevie Stick Ferguson. Thanks, everybody. No. Quietly. That's enough. That's enough. If you keep doing it, people are going to think we've rehearsed in some way. People are going to think I gave you free candy. Do you know, I have to say, I am very much enjoying my outfit tonight. Do you like it? I do. Look, the tie, the jacket, the thing, it kind of shows my nipples a little bit. Kind of cut. I'm going to wear this tomorrow night, too. Yep. You can't stop me. Ah, you can say, oh, come on, Craig, wear something different. I'll be like, no, thank you, I'm fine the way I am. And it's a great day for America, everybody. It is. My collar came out. There, my collar came out. You see that? Oh. I know it means nothing to you, but in my world, that's a big deal. They'll have meetings after the show. His collar came out. I can't see why. Why did his collar come out? Well, you know, he moved his neck in a way. He's never moved his neck like that before. I've been working here for years. He always moves his neck like that. I am not kidding you. Anyway, I'm very excited because today is the last day of winter. Tomorrow is the first day of spring. Ooh. Dare you? I say ooh, you just enjoy. Have you seen this new way I'm standing? It's like I'm holding a small, dangerous hamster. Want to see my hamster? There it is! It's a great day for America. A couple of very big birthdays today. Glenn Close and Bruce Willis. They're both, happy birthday to you both. Now, Glenn Close and Bruce Willis, very different, of course. One just did a movie where everyone thinks she's a dude, and the other one is Glenn Close. What? No! It's a great day for me. I'm very excited because the author Anne Rice is here, who wrote Interview with a Vampire and Mem Knocked the Devil and Harry Potter and Huckleberry Finn and Moby Dick. I think she wrote Moby Dick as well. And she wrote a pamphlet that I read. I read the sexual harassment pamphlet that CBS makes you read. Don't sexually harass people. Okay. Kind of my job. Anyway, Anne Rice is here. Our vampire books are very popular. Now, people have been fascinated with vampires for centuries, of course. Psychologists believe that vampires represent unbridled eroticism. Don't do it. You know, raw sexuality wrapped up in a metaphor. For those who want their sexuality without any metaphor or subtext at all, there's always chat roulette. Trust me, you want a little bit of metaphor, just a little bit. Do you know, in the 1970s, what happened is that vampires had gotten pretty boring. The scariest vampire was Count Chocula. One bite of Count Chocula and you were cursed with type 2 diabetes. Oh, do the diabetes now? Diabetes. Yeah. Anyway, what happens is that Anne Rice changed all that with Interview with the Vampire, which came out in 1976. And vampires, of course, are existentially torn between the sensual pleasures of this world and the curse of eternal life. Yeah. I can see you're not really going with me on this, but... Because today's vampires are Twilight. They're torn between their tousled hair and their chiseled abs. Dude, I don't drink blood. There's too many carbs. But they... And then there's the Vampire Diaries on CW, which is ridiculous. A vampire wouldn't keep a diary. What are you going to do with a diary? You know, dear diary, does Dr. Van Helsing like me or like me? Anyway, today's vampires are hunky teenagers. Vampires used to be grown men. By today's standards, they'd be considered grampires. I'm proud of that. That's a mixture of grandpa and vampire. Get that on other shows. Anyway, what I'm saying, the key way to tell who's a vampire is to remember that they grow older without changing their physical appearance. In other words, Rob Lowe is a vampire. And legend have it that vampires can put you into a trance when they look into your eyes, like, you know, what Anderson Cooper does to me every night. But on the other hand, vampires cannot come into your home unless you invite them. I'm just telling you stuff I know about vampires. That means that Santa Claus is not a vampire, because he can get into your house with... I think it's a weakness anyway that I can't come into your house without an invitation. It was like,
may I come into your house and kill you? No. I can wait, you know. I've got a very long time.
I always wondered something about vampires, though. If a vampire, say a vampire was writing some grocery list down and got, you know, like blood, 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 and got a paper cut, right? And goes, oh, a paper cut, right? And sucks their own blood, do they become a double vampire? Or not? I think I probably did too much acid. Anyway, Anne Rice's latest book is called The Wolf Gift, which sounds scary because wolves are terrible at giving gifts. They are. Oh, a deer carcass, thanks. What a lovely gift. I thought you'd like it. It's you know, it's not about that. It's about, you know, werewolves, a half human, half wolf hybrid. You know, they're vicious, they howl, they're covered in thick fur, like the Kardashians, for example. Yeah, and we come. Oh, my caller's there again. You know what? Here's the hell of my life. I finally wake up the studio audience to the idea that vampires might be funny by mentioning Kardashians. I look over at him, and we get the first warm reaction genuinely from the audience. We go, ah, that was sort of okay. And I look over at him, and he says, "Caller's out." Caller's out. So at the end, you know, when I said his collar was out, then, you know, he just was rude. Well, next time, don't even tell him his collar is out, and then he can just do his whole show with his collar out. No, well, he can do his whole show with his penis out, as far as I'm concerned. But I have a feeling that if I did the show with my penis out, the audience would pay more attention. Geoff, your thoughts?
Shouldn't be making eye contact with him during the show.
Well,
Not right.
yes, don't make eye contact with the host while he's making up.
He's trying to tell jokes out there. You're throwing off his flow.
Who's that you're doing? That doesn't sound like anybody I know.
Oh, that's just someone I know.
Who's that?
Just a friend.
All right, you want to do the...
Yeah, sure, I'd like to.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I want to look at your ass. Go ahead, turn around. Oh. You're watching The Late Late Show with an effete, sparkly grandpire damned to wear the same necktie for all eternity.
Welcome back, Welcome back. Welcome back. To the show where tonight we celebrate the work of vampire. Give me a little love there with a hand there, Geoff. Vampire. Vampire. Half a nickel for every time I'd said that to you, huh? Give me a little love with a hand there, Geoff. My collar sticking out? Is that what was going on? Oh, that's why you're laughing. I thought I was being funny. I knew it was too good to be true. Yeah, is that better? All right. You know, don't you have people that do this? Who gets you looking so great every night, Geoff?
Oh.
That was sarcastic.
Oh, no, I'm a vampire.
What? You're being sarcastic? Are you saying I'm lame?
Not at all.
You are saying I'm lame.
I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're rude. No, I'm just trying to... Do the thing we learned in counseling.
Craig, I was wrong to speak out of turn.
Geoff, I was wrong to notice how much of a bitch you are.
Craig, I apologize for what I'm going to do to you while you sleep.
What time is it, Jeffrey Peterson?
It's tweet mail time, and portions of tonight's tweet mail segment will be read in the style of sparkly vegetarian vampire.
All right, then, let's go. Do the thing.
Well, here's the thing with all the tweets. You and your friends stay in touch but never eat. So now the time has come to check the tweets. And your email partner.
And your emails. All right, this is from Caleb in Portland, Oregon. Actually, Caleb sounds a little bit like a vampire name, doesn't it? Or Caleb. Is it? Think it's Caleb? Caleb or Caleb? What do you think?
Oh, I think it's Caleb.
Caleb. Do you know that in order to get a vampire into your house, you have to invite them across the threshold? They can't just walk in. Just like everybody else, I suppose. Yeah. Come on in. Okay. All right, this is from Caleb in Portland, Oregon, who says, have you ever been up there, Portland,
All
Oregon?
the time, yeah. I got a little place over there. Up there. Up.
Hello, Craig and Jeff. Hello, Caleb. All of my friends say I'm too hairy and I need to get waxed. Have you ever done it? Oh, I've done it millions of times, but I've never been waxed. You see what I did? You see what I did? See what I did? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was pretty lame, wasn't it?
No, man, top shelf.
I'm worried about this caller. It seems to be doing some stuff all on its own. Maybe it's a vampire caller. It's a caller from beyond the grave. Welcome to Castle Dracula. As you can tell by my collar, I am Transylvania. Have you ever been to Transylvania?
Yes, I have a place there.
You do? What do you do when you go to your place in Transylvania?
I sleep in a crate.
Great.
Yes, over at Carfax Abbey. You should come by sometime.
But wait, I thought Carfax Abbey was in Yorkshire, England.
A minor detail.
You know, for a vampire, you show a spectacular lack of knowledge of the work of Bram Stoker.
Well, I'm sleeping in a crate most of the time. What the hell do you want from me?
What you want to do is get a reading light in this crate. Then you can read a book and maybe have a snack.
I will do this, yes.
CBS.
Yes, yes.
This is from Christina in Buffalo, New York. You ever been there?
Oh, yeah.
You ever been up the old Buffalo?
Oh,
You ever
love
shuffled
that.
off to
Yeah,
Buffalo in New
sure.
York? You ever, Hi, Craig and Jeff. How do you make a one-night stand something more? Well, first thing you got to do is you got to learn that trick with your finger. CBS.
Kids.
Man, I love that trick. All right, this is from Mary and Captain Cook in Hawaii. They have a place called Captain Cook in Hawaii? Captain Cook discovered Hawaii.
Yes, he did, as a matter of fact.
Apparently, it wasn't there before he got there.
No, it rose from the water. When
That's right. It was like, oh, Captain Cook's coming. Here we are. Mahalo for visiting Hawaii, Captain Cook. Dear Craig and Jeff, have you ever been to Hawaii?
Oh, no.
Okay. Dear Craig and Jeff, to avoid getting paper cuts, have you considered going digital with the tweets and the emails? I'll give you a clue of just how digital things are around here, all right? This is my phone! It's not even connected to anything! It's not even a phone! Hello? Who's there? Nobody! Shut up. This is from Suresh in Houston in Texas. You ever been down there?
Oh, yeah, Suresh and I hang out quite a bit.
Dear Craig and Geoff, I recently got accepted into medical... Oh, stop showing off. This is from Joel in Allentown in, in America somewhere. And I don't know if you can tell, but Joel works in Hooters. Hi, Craig and Geoff. I don't know how to answer a question on a test. Do you think it's wrong to guess? Yes? This is from Michelle in Evanston, Illinois, who says, you ever been there?
Sure, why not?
Hi, Craig and Geoff. Do you guys offer a studio tour? Yeah, let me give it to you. This is it. Finally, Chris in Marsfield, Australia. G'day.
Good eye.
What did that dingo do there, Jeffrey?
Dingo ate my baby.
That's right. Hi, Craig and Geoff. Is there such a thing as a male menopause? Oh, I'm getting really hot. I'm in. No. I don't know. Yeah, of course there is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is it wrong to guess? Did you experience the menopause when you were alive there, Geoff?
No. But try the finger trick.
I'm really worried about this. It's collars all over the place, man. We got to take a break, and I got to change my shirt. And by that, I mean change my shirt. We'll be right back. We'll be right back. Excited tonight. Welcome back to the show on this day. This day where I can say... No, I'm very excited because my first guest tonight is a huge influential author, internationally acclaimed. Her latest novel, The Wolf Gift, is already a New York Times bestseller. It's now in stores. Please welcome the phenomenal Anne Rice, everybody. Anne Rice. Now, first of all, before we even begin to compliment you on how awesome your outfit is, especially your choker, that's what they call them, right? Chokers?
Yeah, cameo brooch, whatever.
That's what I meant, cameo brooch. I want to apologize because, the last time you were here, there was only 4 minutes to do the interview, and we had to send you home.
Oh, what? That happened?
Yeah, no, not really. Hey, congratulations on the book, The Wolf Gift. It's a bestseller now. It's number one. Did you know that?
It's number 3, actually.
No, it's number 1 by now. Oh. I checked. We checked.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it.
Now, I haven't read this one yet, but there's 2 things I got a problem with. One, looks more like a lion than a wolf.
That's true. Yeah, it's the wide nose that does it for me there. You see that wide nose?
Yeah, it doesn't look like a lion.
No,
I mean like a wolf.
No, my hero is really a man wolf, and he's very handsome,
Really?
Yes.
My hero, too.
So glad to hear that.
No. Now, listen, the thing is, you're kind of responsible for this whole new vampire, glampire thing that's going on now, really, aren't you?
You think so?
I think so. With Interview with a Vampire, I think that started it all off.
You think?
I do, yeah. Do you feel in any way culpable for that?
Culpable? I don't know. Yes and no. Somebody would have done it,
Yeah, but your vampires were vampires, though. Lestat's a vampire.
Absolutely.
There's like, all that stuff. Not that kind of, I care about your feelings. He wasn't doing that.
Not all the time, anyway.
Yeah. Do you have a strict code for your own vampires? You think, well, no, vampires have to be A, B, C, D, E. You have a set of rules, or you just make it up as you go along?
I make it up as I go along, but they have to be glamorous, and they have to be sort of mythic for me, and they have
Right.
to be a little bit otherworldly.
Menacing, perhaps.
The new vampires coming out today are not quite that way.
No, they're kind of like vampires from the food court.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's kind of like, I can't really imagine myself being really menaced by Edward. It's like, if he came up went like that, I'd be like,
Right.
hello.
That's true. That's true.
I used to, did you ever watch the old Hammer horror movies?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you
Loved
did?
them, yeah.
The,
Christopher Lee.
Christopher Lee, yes, he was
Right.
Dracula.
Dracula.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
very scary.
Did you ever, you must have read Bram Stoker's Dracula.
I did finally read it. It took me years, but I read it.
terrifying book.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, it's very scary.
Really, really very frightening.
I took it out of the library when I was a kid, but I
Mm-hmm.
was so scared by it that I took it back, actually. I had no idea that I would one day...
I did the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, when I was about 15 or 16, I went to read it because I thought, and the first part of the story, when they go to the tomb at the very beginning of the book, I was like, I can't go through with this. It's too frightening. The air of sickness and menace and malevolence, and no one's near the food court. It's very... Do you ever frighten yourself when you write?
Well, yes, well, no. It's hard to describe. If I'm reading...
My type of woman.
If I'm thinking it over, yeah, I can be frightened.
Yeah.
But most of the time, I get the fear out when I'm writing. I write about the things that I'm really scared of, and then I'm not so scared of them anymore.
Does that work?
Yeah, it works.
Really?
Pretty much.
That's
yeah.
fantastic. You conquer your fears and earn a bit of cash at the same time.
Sometimes.
That's
Works
kind
that
of
way.
lovely.
Works that way.
What for you is the darkest monster you've created, do you think?
Oh, I guess, well, Lestat has a dark side,
Yeah, no
certainly.
kidding.
And he's my hero, but he definitely has a dark side, and he's capable of terrible things. But I think it's a ghost last year in the book The Witching Hour that I wrote.
Yeah.
I think that ghost that haunts this house in New Orleans and can appear at any time in a mirror or right next to you. That was one of the scariest things I wrote. Yeah.
Do you believe in the other world yourself?
I do.
Yeah?
I do, yeah.
Have you any experience with that?
Nothing. I've never had a supernatural experience of any kind whatsoever.
Let me
Nothing.
tell you about mine.
Okay.
Actually, I think I've had a few. Yeah, I'm from not originally from LA. I'm from Scotland. And my wife and I were over there at a friend's wedding. We were staying in this very old house in Scotland for the wedding. And after the wedding, she went to bed, I was in the bathroom, and there was a mirror in the house, and it went like this. Like that. You know, it was one of those
Really?
kind of tilty mirrors,
Yeah.
and it moved around like that. And I was brushing my teeth, and she said, I think there's a ghost on here. I was like, yeah, Scotland, what are you going to do? But I think there sometimes, and then I went to a haunted hotel in Omaha.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I nearly crapped my pants when I was there. Have you ever been around the presence of anything? You've never
Nothing,
felt...
nothing.
And yet you believe.
I do believe, and I'm kind of obsessed as a writer with the supernatural and with things that scare us, yes.
Why do you think that happens? Why do you think somebody becomes a writer in the supernatural, somebody goes to crime, someone goes to, romance? What?
No idea. It seems to be just a card you're dealt, because it is like that. I mean, I was trying to do a lot of different things when I was a young writer, and then I wrote this Interview with a Vampire, this short story, and it was just a whim. Interview a vampire, what would he tell you? What would it be like if you were a
Right.
reporter? And it opened a door that changed my life, as the cliche goes. I discovered through supernatural fiction how to write about what really mattered to me.
Are you a Jungian? Do you believe in the collective unconscious?
Well, I hear about it, but I never read Jung. I don't know.
I think you're kind of I mean, the way you talk about writing is kind of quite shamanistic in your approach, right? You feel do you feel like you open a door and it's given to you?
I do kind of feel that way.
Right,
You know,
that would
when
be
it's
quite
going-
Jungian, I think. I'm a Jungian, Jeff's a Freudian. Oh yeah, you should meet, of course. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. You're not freaked out by skeletons, I suppose. Not really.
Me, no.
No.
Not
So
at all.
why did you go to Werewolves from the vampires.
Well, I'd never done werewolves, and a friend suggested it. Jeff Easton, a producer. He's a producer of White Collar on the USA channel.
Right.
And he just happened to send me an email in which he said he'd watched a documentary on werewolves and werewolf literature, and he said, if you ever tackle that, I will buy buckets of hardcovers. You know, just a nice little nudge there. Do you ever think about doing it? And for some reason, it actually did spark the desire in me to go in that direction. I was at a point where I was frustrated with what I was writing.
Right.
And I really wanted something new, something brand new.
Right.
And I thought, well, of course, why don't I try this? And I wrote up a treatment for TV, basically, about 40 pages, and sent it off to my agent, and he liked it. And he was very enthusiastic about it. And then I thought, I really want to turn this into a novel.
Oh, good for you. Well done. You don't want to get into TV. You just waste it.
Well, I love TV, actually.
I quite like TV too.
Yeah.
Some of it. You know,
Yeah.
some of it.
But
Not
I mean,
best.
for me, the novel, of course, is the most important.
Well, your novel, you've got complete power. You can do anything you like.
Oh,
you don't have to deal with
totally.
guys like that over there saying, commercial break time, which it is. But, end of the chapter, end of the chapter. Yeah, all right. You see the 4 zeros there, that's him passive-aggressively telling
really?
me that time is up. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
So we'll take a break, and then we'll be right back. We'll be right back with Anne Rice. It's very good.
I'm glad.
Me too. It's kind of awkward when it sucks. Like if you got an author out and then you read a little bit and you go, oh, this is dreadful. But this isn't. This is very good.
Good.
All right, I don't have time to do this right now. So it's we're out of time. What do you fancy? Awkward pause, mouth organ, or the big
Mouth organ.
Oh,
Whatever
really?
that-
No,
yeah.
wait to hear all the options.
Okay, all right. Good. Do it again.
Mouth organ,
Yeah.
awkward pause, scary pause from beyond the grave,
Okay.
or big cash prize.
Scary pause
From beyond the grave. Great. All right. Wait, please don't applaud. You haven't seen it yet, and I don't know what it's going to be. All right, so I think what we probably need is some... oh, Jeff, let's bring the lights down a little bit. Let's see if we can do that. We'll bring the lights down, if that's possible, to bring them down even more. Oh, nice. All right. Bless you. I mean, really, you couldn't have held it just for a second? All right, so now it's kind of darker. Jeff, I'd like some scary beyond the grave noises, please.
Okay.
It's pretty scary.
No, that's not scary at all. Here, I'll try and do a scary mouth organ from beyond the grave, and then you, do you want to do it too? Yeah, why not? Here, there you are.
Oh, you're kidding. My gosh.
Yeah,
all right. All right.
Yeah, just give that a whistle.
Okay. At the same time?
Why not? Not that scary, though, is it? It's more companionly around a campfire. All right, what about this? No. Oh.
That's very good. Very good.
You scared now? Yeah.
Yes, I'm very scared.
You better write about this then, eh?
I will.
You are a delight, young lady. Thank you so much. Anne Rice, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. My next guest is a very funny comedian. He's at the Motor Pub, Cincinnati, Ohio. You ever been in there?
Oh, yeah, I got a place over there.
Okay, yeah. He's there in Cincinnati, April 2nd through the 4th. Please welcome Geoff Tate, everybody. Geoff Tate.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you for coming. This would be super weird if you weren't here. That's my opener. I'll tell you about myself. My name's Geoff. I just found out I'm single. I wasn't always. I was married for a few years. We're together for 10. I do not know how to be single now. I don't know where people meet. My best friend told me I should try to meet girls at the grocery store, which is crazy because you cannot be kind of drunk at a grocery store. It's a red flag. I guess people meet on Facebook, but I don't like doing anything on Facebook because my parents are on Facebook. I'm friends with my dad now. Me and my dad are friends. He waited till I was in my 30s to tell me we were friends. Could have told me when I was in high school I wouldn't have to be a comic now. There's dating websites you can go to where you type everything you ever thought was interesting about yourself onto a page. Someone reads it, decides they want to have dinner with you, at which point I assume you have nothing left to talk about. You wrote it all down. You're going to sit down at the table and say something like, I like kayaking. Yeah, I know. You wrote a 5,000-word essay on how much you love it. Plus, I met you on singleswhokayak.com. I'm aware. I went to one dating website just to see what it was like. They wanted to know my hobbies and my interests and my activities, all three of those things that I thought was one thing. When did those three things stop being one? It's just one. It should just say things you do on Saturday. That's all those are. Right? I don't know how to fill it out either. I don't have any hobbies. That's my problem. I drink, but even I don't want to meet the girl who sees that and is like, this is my guy. She's filling out her profile, and they're like, what kind of guy are you looking for? Drinking? Well, one who drinks? Really? How do you feel about air mattresses and Bob Seger? Oh, yeah? We got a match. If I had my own dating website, it would just say name, job, and then things you do on Saturday. And then you fill it out, and somebody would be like, that's a cool job. I'd do some of that on Saturday. We should hang out. Right. And it would have a cool website name like, I'm pretty, but I have a baby.com. Right? It's where 9s meet 6s. Right? You know that's what happens. You see a guy like me walking around with a girl who's way too good looking. You know, she's got a baby or a job that takes up too much of her time. Like something goes on in her life that made her look at me and think, he'll do. I lived with my wife for 8 years. Now I live with my brother. My brother's a world-class pot smoker. He's fantastic at it. I am no longer any good because I had to quit smoking pot for about 8 years. My old roommate didn't care for it. But my new roommate is on board. He loves it. He's great. He's so good at it, he can get stoned and then be busy. Not me. When I'm high, that's it. I'm busy. He'll still want to do stuff, though. He'll be like, let's go to the store. And I got to be like, I'm kind of in the middle of something already. You mind? Give me a minute. Right, but he'll talk me into it, and it'll seem like a good idea until the minute those doors open. Right, but once that happens, I have a panic attack. Right, I freak out. Are we done? Can I wait in the car? Why is everybody looking at me? Right, then he's like, it's probably because you're yelling. He calms me down. He's like, listen, no one knows we're high. No one cares. Don't worry about it. And I believe him until we get home, which is where I realize he is as dumb as me. Everyone knew we were high. There is no chance they didn't. We're both in our 30s, and we were there for 90 minutes. And all we bought was a birthday cake. That's it. Thanks a lot, everybody. Thank you.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
We have to go. It is time for us to go away to a secret place where we like to lie down and we're going to bed. Not together.
No way.
Nope. Good night, everybody. Good night.